Wildcats beat the Sun Devils 91-68. Time for the Sean Miller postgame interview. Coach, congratulations, 18-0 start to the season, and you've talked all season long about the team approach your guys have, and to put 7 men in double figures tonight and win like this, got to make you pretty happy with that team approach.
No question about it. We had a lot of guys that I thought played with a lot of energy, a lot of effort, and on offense shared the ball and really were looking for each other. One of the best plays in the first half happened when the ball got kicked out to Brandon Ashley at the top of the key, and he quickly just made the one more pass to TJ, which gave TJ a wide open shot from the right wing. And we had that going, and when you have a talented group and they share the ball and play with energy and effort, obviously a lot of good things happened. And in fairness to Arizona State, they're playing without one of their best players and a starter, and hopefully he'll get back for them here for the next game.
Brandon Ashley 4 assists, Aaron Gordon 3 assists, and you were talking about that very fact a moment ago. What makes those guys good passers, the sense that they know where one another are or where one of their teammates are on the floor?
It's really their versatility as a player. That's who they are. I think it's probably gotten better as some of those guys have been here, and it always helps when you're on the court with a number of other players that are willing passers. And it starts with your guards. If your guards are pass-first people and unselfish, like TJ and Nick are, and Gabe coming in, Jordan, then it permeates through the rest of the team. But Aaron and Brandon have always been guys that share the ball. Brandon had another great pass to Caleb here right in front of our bench, and Aaron, obviously, he's always looking for his teammates. So it was good to see. Other than I thought we gave up some threes down the stretch that you never want to do, because sometimes that can lead into the next game. Other than that, I thought the length and the effort level of our defense was very good.
We talk about Rondé Hollis-Jefferson a lot. 11 points, 8 rebounds off the bench, and of course Gabe York coming off the bench for 10 points and 4 rebounds tonight, both of them in double figures. And their contributions not only to step onto the floor, but when they put up numbers like that, it just seems to add to the firepower of this team. And they're reserves, but yet when they come out on the floor, it doesn't seem like your team loses a step.
Those guys do a really good job. Rondé, you could make the argument that this was his best game at Arizona. He was everywhere, guarded a number of different people on defense. And, his free throws, I've kind of let him go through his own little routine there where he wiggles. Mm-hmm. That may be the last time you see him wiggle. Okay. I think the next 18 games, I'm going to take over his free throw, and we need to solidify a small and simple routine, because he was in a good groove, and he's a much better free throw shooter than he's shooting. And, eventually you go 15 for 28 from the line. Mm-hmm. That could be a game on our schedule that you end up losing because of that. So it's so important that we keep improving from the line. We started to head down that path. Tonight we took a step back there.
Okay. What else did you take from tonight's game? What other highlights did you see out there?
Well, I thought Brandon Ashley was much more assertive in the second half than he was in the first. We're a better offensive team when he's involved and he can get the ball in and around the basket. So many times he has an advantage over the guy guarding him, and his advantage is close to the rim. In the first half, we weren't able to get him the ball. He wasn't as assertive. And, we learned that at Michigan. And when you think about the best on offense for us, Brandon seems to be right in the mix, and we have to make sure that he stays that way.